Hi, I'm Bill. Terry's not feeling good tonight, so you're stuck with me, and welcome to our kitchen table. The only news I know about that caught my eye was Lucy's coming out with a 22. I think it's a Basher truck. So check out, if you like Lucy trucks, check out their website. Um, that's it for news. So I didn't know what to do for a show this week anyways, and I just thought I've been going to a lot of rooms because I'm online and I join a lot of groups for Fat Boy, and I met a lot of people, and I see a lot of questions. And a huge one I see, there's different ways of wording it, but is, if I want to get into the hobby, I want to spend, $150. What's a good car? That's basically what people are asking on all these, like junkies and stuff like. But there's junkies all over the country. There's just different ones. So I'm joining the groups anyways. And basically, is my way of looking at it. Make sure you get parts for it, and that's it. People are buying these cars on eBay. They're $100, they're brushless, all this good stuff. You can't get a thing for them. You might as well, buy two of them if you want parts for them. So you might as well spend $200 on something else, because you can't get parts for them. Because I tried. I'm actually making a truck. I don't make it. I'm selling a truck and cars and everything. And some of the companies that make these things don't want to have parts. They don't even care. They just want to save the car, and that's all they want to do. They won't even package parts for you, believe it or not. So just make sure you get parts for it. It's the basic rule. Even if you can only get them online, your best bet is to get something a hobby shop carries brand wise. And anyone that's if you're buying something for your kids or 6 to 8, something like that, get brush. But if you're not, don't even bother with brush if you're an adult and you want speed, as far as a little short course truck or any of that, and you get a lipo. Look into them and know how to use them, but get a lipo with it, because some of these cars online are really good deals. But you got to make sure you get parts for them. Make sure they come with lipo. And that's how you get in the hobby. It's just it appears like their friends, a lot of people's friends have RCs, and it just makes them curious. But they don't ask their friends where they got them. I guess I don't know. But there's definitely some good deals out there if you just look around. But I had a guy come in the shop with a car he bought brand new in the box, unwrapped it. It's a brand I'm talking 15 years ago, it was a decent race truck, and they made a car anyways, and this thing broke, and they haven't produced the car in 5 years, and he bought this thing brand new online. It's brand new in the box, and I looked on eBay, and they were up there brand new, like, this is the most wonderful thing. It's a name you heard of before, and you can't get anything for it. I happened to find the part he needed, and it was in steel, and I ended up shipping it from Italy or something. It was weird, but he ended up with this part, but he didn't know that they don't even make this car anymore. And it was brushless, and it didn't come with a battery, and a nice little car. You just couldn't have some cheap front end parts on it, and you couldn't buy a replacement RPM. They weren't big enough for RPM to make a part or something like that. So he ended up, he got rid of it anyways. But you need a plastic. Nowadays you got plastic printers too. So at least have a buddy with a plastic printer, or just stick with a brand that you heard of before, that you're probably better off. But just pretend you bought the truck, and then pretend you broke something, and try to look it up and buy it. If you can't buy it, then don't buy the car, because you're supporting somebody who doesn't give a shit about you. So they just want your money in the original head of the car. Some of them do come with lipos too. If you look around, like WL Toys was a popular suggestion for me to tell people, because they're only online as far as my area. And it depends where you are, but I know hobby shops can carry them. They make a ton of upgrades for them. They're cheap, but they're not cheap. It's like kind of like a Red Cat, but not a Red Cat. They come with lipos and brush motors is kind of their thing. They keep them cheap, but they work great. They're fast. They're fun. I fix them at the hobby shop. I get the parts for guys online on eBay. I'm not saying buy WL Toys. I'm just saying that's something like that, because you can look up a part for it and you can find the part for it on Amazon or wherever you want. So that was that, and Also, I learned a lot about scaling and comping. It was cool because all the different classes and stuff. And basically, it just from sea to shining sea. It's just what hobby shop you go to, how they run the rules. And you know, we can do a tape on that too. Because I just, not that I know everything, I just learned that it's different. And I get the people to ask if you guys got any questions. Also, I'll put my email TTRC channel because we could just play your little skit right now if you had something. Whatever it is, you know how to do something. You got tips, or I wanted to do a show about, because getting in the rooms, just hack stuff that we do to make our cars run. And everyone's amazed because someone took a drill bit and they made a pin out of it for the axle. And, like, people don't know that. So there's a million things to do at the hobby shop. So we're gonna start writing them down. If you guys got any, I just call them hacks because they just keep your car running for the weekend while you're playing with it, and then you got to fix it later in the week. But it kept your car running. But I didn't have enough just to come out with a show anyway. So we're gonna write them down. And if you got any, just email. Because the problem with YouTube is there's zero way to communicate with you. They took that away as soon as we started this channel. It was away, instantly went away. So you have to reach out to me. I can't. You can comment, but you don't want to put your email out there. So everyone can see it. This is a problem. So I don't know how to communicate with YouTube except you email the TTRC channel. If there's a better way, then let me know. But that's all I know. So that's about it. I don't even have a prize for this week. Terry handles all that. I don't even know how to make the phone ring. She makes the phone ring and everything. So no Terry, no prize, unfortunately. So I didn't even think of that till now. And that's the end of the show. It was a quick one, but just make sure you get a part when you buy something new. That's all you got to remember. And next week I'll have a better show for you. I think I'll be able to talk about lipos. I just gotta get some props. I want to cut the little skin off them and stuff. Yeah, that'd be a decent show to catch. I don't know if it's next week, but I think we can get that done really soon. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have a much better show next week. Thanks.